Double tap that screen for me. Engage, if you will, because it is getting real out here. It is getting real in the field, and life is lifing. Life is lifing around here. So job security is literally BS. And so for me, again, and I'm gonna go back. Thank you for hitting that heart button. My very first, so I went to school, got good grades, got a degree. Now I got a degree in psychology, but I knew I plan to work in human resources. So I ended up getting a master's degree. But my very first job out of college, I went and worked for a company called Norvirgence. And Norvirgence was a telecommunications company ran by an Italian family. They were based out of New Jersey. The family was the Salvanos. I just had to Google it because I didn't even remember the family's name. And so I graduated from college in December of 2003. Don't worry about how old I am. I graduated from college in December of 2003, and I started working for Norvirgence Incorporated, telecom sales. I am supporting the RVP of sales for the department. Things seem to be going well. If you feel like you have job security, tap in. If you're worried about your job security, let me know. Go ahead, press that heart button if you're just coming in. Get show some love around here. But so I started working there in February of I graduated in December of 2002. Started working there February 2003. Had an amazing manager, Robert Williams. Had an amazing manager, Robert Williams. I received three raises and two promotions, or three promotions and two raises within that year and a half. But at the tail end of 2004, when the company was about to close, I sat across the office from the gentleman that will go out and do the installations of what the salespeople had sold. And then the salespeople, I crunched their numbers for the RVP at the time, and the math wasn't mathing, y'all. The math wasn't mathing, the math wasn't mathing, the math was not mathing. So what happened was I ended up starting to look for a new job, but because my manager at the time was so amazing, again, promotions, raises, things of that nature, I could not figure out how to quit. I felt like I was going to be quitting him, couldn't figure out how to quit, did not want to quit. So uh, I was sticking it out, right? I was sticking it out, working for Norvirgence. And if you're on my YouTube, you can see that there was a lawsuit against them. So the Salzanos would start companies, cash out, and bankrupt them, right? Start companies, cash out, bankrupt them. So my very first job experience was that job security doesn't exist, right? Now, I will say this. My father worked the same job for 25 years, retired from there. He has been retired almost 22 years and still collecting a pension. It happens. Same thing with his brother, my uncle on my mom's side. So I've seen people have longevity. That just wasn't my experience, right? I went to school, I got good grades, I got the degree, I got the job, and the very first company that I worked for closed due to bankruptcy. Crazy. If you're here, do me a favor, go ahead, press that heart button. It costs you nothing to engage and press that heart button. Have you ever worked for a company that went bankrupt, or have you ever been laid off from a job? So I end up taking a job at American Intercontinental University online, AIU online, and they I only worked there for a couple months. It wasn't it was not for me. It just, it wasn't, it was not, it was not for me, right? Quit that job. I was pregnant. Now I found myself pregnant. I'm pregnant and I knew I wasn't going back there, right? I knew I was not going back there. You come in, go ahead, tap, say hello. Let me know if you've ever lost a job because the company filed for bankruptcy or if you have been laid off. So I quit that job, ended up working temp at True Value, left there, ended up at a company called Promo Work. So I've had quite a few jobs, right? I've had quite a few jobs going on around here. And so when I saw the thing with Party City and Big Lots is closing too. If you haven't heard, Big Lots is closing. But what was interesting about the Party City situation is Party City let their corporate employees go. Friday, they called them. They said, this is it. There will be no severance. There is no, your benefits have ended. Thank you for your service. Good night. Now, Party City stores are supposed to stay open until February, but now it is a pivotal, crucial time. It is a pivotal, crucial time. It is a necessity to have multiple streams of income. It is very imperative to have more than one stream of income. If you are solely depending on your job, the way things are looking, jobs are going away. And not all jobs are going away. I'm not here to sell doom and gloom, but I did just see that the Container Store is filing bankruptcy. A lot of these brick and mortar stores, because we're on Amazon, we're on Shein, we're on Temu, we are on Alibaba and these different sites. We are not, some people are not going into these brick and mortar stores. Think about it. Bed Bath and Beyond closed. And I'm sad about that. I miss Bed Bath and Beyond. So if we think about the different stores that have closed and have the potential to close, but there are corporate offices attached to those organizations. So people who went to school, got the degrees to get the good job, are being let go as well and finding themselves in the unemployment line. It's just not the worker bees, or maybe they'll be able to find another job. You know, who knows? Hopefully they will. But having a plan B in place, but I can't imagine being let go right before Christmas. And maybe I'm thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. This paycheck is going to take care of this, that, and the third. And it's not happening because we got let go. So I'm just curious. Go ahead, drop in the comments if you have been laid off before or experienced job loss because a company went bankrupt. Let me know in the comments. Go ahead, press that heart button. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to press that heart button. But job security, and I'm not saying don't work a job, job security seems to be a little BS-ish right about now, right? It's very important. It is very, very important to have more than one source of income. We are living in some chaotic economic times. It is very important to have more than one source of income. Double tap. Party City told their employees on Friday, thank you, good night. We're filing bankrupt. Their corporate employees were let go on Friday. No severance, no more benefits. That means their life insurance is gone, their health insurance is gone, their dental is gone, their vision is gone, unless they get another job, pivot, or figure it out. If you've ever filed for bankruptcy, go ahead. Not filed for bankruptcy, worked for a company that ended up going bankrupt. Go ahead, drop something in the comments to let me know. Or if you've been laid off, go ahead, drop something in the comments to let me know you're here. Even if you've pressed that heart button before, go ahead, press that heart button. again, and feel free to ask questions. But if you're open to some potential opportunities, I would love to share some opportunities with you that are out there and potentially available. I know a lot of people are looking to be content creators and influencers, and I'm here for it, baby. Get the bag. I get a check every month from Facebook from posting on Facebook. I'm like, I was already doing this for free, and now you're gonna pay me to do it actually, right? So if you are here with me, go ahead, hit that double tap, hit that heart button. Drop a comment, say hello, say something. Let me know what you're thinking. How are you feeling about these stores closing and the things that are going on? And if you're watching this replay on YouTube, go ahead, comment. Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. But we are living in some chaotic economic times. These companies are unfortunately going out of business and filing bankrupt, and just the math ain't math. The money is getting funny, but the rent and the bills are still due. So we have to make sure that we are properly positioned to have other income streams. Depending on one stream of income is too close to none, right? Alex, Patri, is it Patri? Alex, I see your name. You keep popping in and out of here. Go ahead, press that heart button for me, Alex, and say hello if you can. Drop a hello in there. Miss Just Deja, Mr. Lawrence Parker, Omar, the different individuals that are hopping in, dropping in. Go ahead, press that heart button. I'm not going to stay on here too long. I'm going to make these lives a little longer, but just want to get in the habit of going live. I appreciate the love. And again, Container Store. So many different stores right now are in the process of closing. It's a little scary. I'm about to drop a video on my TikTok. So if you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I am Jamesia Jonay. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're going to see more of me here on YouTube as well, looking to build this thing out, pour into you all, and educate you. The one thing what I would say is to take away from this is always have multiple income sources. If you have a 9 to 5, have some sort of side hustle. I'm not saying get a second job, but what I'm saying is have more than one income source, have something on the side going on just in case life happens. Life has happened to me a couple of times, but there are people like my father that stayed on their job for 25 years, retired, and have a pension. It absolutely happens. I totally get it. Go ahead and double tap, press that heart button. But the job security, right? Job security is becoming more. Oh, and then so I saw someone posted, someone I follow. So Texas has the very first fully AI operated Chick-fil-A. The only people that work inside the Chick-fil-A are people that are bringing the order out to the car, or the individuals that are making the deliveries, but everything else is AI. Do I feel like AI is going to replace everybody and replace all jobs? No, but we need to pay attention to what's going on. So then we position ourselves to be able to have jobs, to be able to service these robots and things of that nature. We got to pivot. We got to innovate or perish. We don't want to be like a Blockbuster when Netflix comes in and we're like, oh, I'm Blockbuster. I've been here. I'm good. Right? We don't want to be like a Yahoo, I believe, that had the opportunity to purchase Google, but was like, nah, we're Yahoo. We're good. Right? Yahoo is still around, still a great company. I'm assuming still doing well, but nevertheless, just don't get, I guess the message behind this is don't get too comfortable. Okay. Don't get too comfortable. Get out here and pivot. Be sure to pivot. Be sure to be properly positioned, because we are living in some chaotic economic times. Big Lots is closing. Party City is closing. I just saw that a TGI Fridays in Illinois is permanently closed. Container Store is, go ahead, press that heart button, if you're here. The Container Store is about to file for bankruptcy, and there are countless other organizations, and Macy's is looking to close stores, and just different things that are going on. So be sure to like this video, share this video, follow me, subscribe. If you are watching on my YouTube channel right now, go ahead and subscribe. And I look forward to connecting with you. My goal is to educate. The focus of this page is mindset, money, and motivation. And sometimes the motivation is that type of get off your hoo-hoo and get to work, right? So I gotta ask, you down with OPM? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPM? Yeah, you know me. Who's down with OPM? Everybody. Everybody should be down with other people's money. I am Jimmy Sears, your name, the wealth creator. I show people how to use other people's money to pay their mortgage, create cash flow, generational wealth, and protect their